Hello everyone, and welcome to my Let's Play of Outlast for the PlayStation 4. I've been wanting to do this Let's Play for a while, and I finally have the time to actually sit down and enjoy myself because I have the next 3 days off. So it's going to work out perfectly. What we're going to do is we're going to do an actual Let's Play on the Nightmare difficulty, because it's a lot more entertaining and I feel it'll be pretty well done. The only thing I want to touch on is that I'm probably going to try to get as many collectibles as I can in the first run through. I don't know where they all are, but I'm going to do my best to actually try and figure out where they are.
Department of Agriculture Commissioner Salazar said changing weather patterns were to blame for livestock behavior and encouraged ranchers and breeders to attend this weekend's seminar on Beulah Avenue in Pueblo. And if you're out late tonight, you may see some low-flying helicopters near Silverthorne and Leadville. Seems the Arapaho Park services will be spraying for an infestation of box elderbugs. But do keep all pets and children indoors between the hours.
Okay, so as far as the collectibles go, you have your files that you're supposed to pick up, and then you actually have notes that you write down when you record certain things in the game. I'm not going to necessarily review all of the actual documents, just because I'm not really one to actually sit there and read backstory on a bunch of characters I've already read about. So I'm just gonna get right into it. But if you guys want, I can open them. I won't open them and read them out, but I'll open them and you guys can pause the video if you want, just to get a little information. As for the game itself, I feel it's not really scary. It kind of has its own jump scares, which I think everyone during their first attempt would kind of feel that they're, you know, a little bit jaunting, but not so much. One thing I want to get into with the difficulty setting is I'm playing on Nightmare, so essentially from smaller villains, or I think they're called variants in this game. I don't know, I just call them patients or crazies or whatever. You can take 2 hits from them, but big ones like Chris Walker will kill you instantly, as you will see later on. I don't plan on doing a Let's Play of the insane difficulty because I'm not even close to comfortable with doing a Let's Play on this difficulty, but considering it's just conquering a law of averages, I'll get it done eventually. If I run into an area where I tend to die a lot, I will edit those deaths out just to save on time. because I don't want like a 50-minute video of like 250 deaths. Maybe I'll make like a compilation video of all my deaths. I don't know. We'll see. And I am pretty familiar with the layout of the first, I think, 4 parts. Relatively, so I can navigate them without having the actual night vision on. But I am limited to 2 batteries for this Let's Play. So I gotta learn to conserve my battery usage. And I kind of have a problem with that at some points, because I was expecting to either find a whole bunch of batteries and extend it, but a lot of the places I've checked where there are batteries, they don't seem to be in this difficulty. So I guess I gotta work on some things. And there's our first little glimpse of Chris Walker, who we will run into periodically through this game. Now apparently Chris Walker is ex-military, from what I read.
Little pig. And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Alright, so Friar Tuck decides to tell you that you're basically the Dovahkiin, or the prophet, or whatever, the fucking chosen one. And now we're gonna find our way to the security office. I'll pick up a file here. And we're gonna go looking for some batteries. But seeing as how the entire world seems to be against me, we're not gonna find any batteries. And I don't think I find any batteries until I think the second part. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's always good to have your camera recording, because certain areas like this, you just record a whole bunch of people looking at weird shit, and you get a note from it. Which I'll try to open them again so that you can actually read what they say. It's just some interesting stuff every now and then. Once again, there's no batteries. I'm kind of having trouble finding some. But I got security pass for the security office, which we are going to head to now. And this guy's going to attack us and try to give us some advice. Fortunately, I don't speak Demented. Just watch him kind of shiver in the corner for a bit. Now we have to deal with good old Chris Walker. But first we're gonna have a look at Larry the Bomber. I have no idea why he would be hiding up there, or what would trigger him to fall. Now we get to witness. Witness the witness. Once again, no batteries. Don't know what to say about that. It's gonna cause problems down the line, I can guarantee that. Go in here and collect this file on the desk. And now, speaking of problems and witness, you're gonna witness pretty funny situation, I would have to add, because there's a point coming up where Chris Walker is gonna come into this room, and lo and behold, I would forget which difficulty I'm playing on, because usually on the normal difficulty I was able to actually run past him as soon as he would enter this room, because when he enters the room he kind of goes to the right or to the left near the computer screens, giving me enough time to run by. That strangely didn't happen in this case, because he kind of catches me and uses a Darth Vader fatality on me. Like, I'm in his hand, I'm out of his hand, and brilliant. And I don't know what the hell happened there. I thought I could squeeze through the door, but it was obviously like, fuck no, you're not going anywhere. So, attempt number 2. And you know, because it worked so good the first time, I figured, well, lightning shouldn't strike twice, but we all know lightning does strike twice. And he kind of just like spears me down. And then I remember that, yeah, I'm playing on nightmare difficulty, so I should probably let him wander a little bit. Which so far, the only thing I've really noticed is that the change in difficulty spike is based on how many hits you can take from enemies and the number of batteries that you find for your camcorder. I don't know if the battery life is affected by the difficulty spike. I really hope not, because it's going to cause problems down the line. But speaking of problems, this guy's probably not going to be a problem for a little while. So he goes left, I'm going to go right. And we're going to head to the basement and deal with another crazy. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Shadow, and I will see you guys in part 2 when we tackle this underground waterway. Take care.